Good morning, children. Today we will start our new chapter of economics, chapter 3, money and credit. So students, in this chapter we will discuss about what is money and what are the uses of money and what are the how people can get credit from banks and other sources of credit. Okay. So in this chapter, let me start with the topic money. What is money or what are the uses of money? So students, as we all know that the money is the medium of exchange in modern times, which means if a person have money, he can purchase or sell any goods or services which they want or which they need. Okay, with the help of money, which is a medium of exchange, we can purchase or we can buy anything which we want in our life or which we need in our day-to-day life. So students, when money was not in use in older times, when the medium of exchange was not money, people used to exchange goods for other goods. Means if one person have wheat and he wants rice or any other type of cereal or any other type of commodity, then he used to search a person who needs wheat. Understand? If one person have wheat and another he wants rice or any other product, then he used to search a person who have the same commodity which the first person needs and the second wants wheat. But it creates, this is known as the double coincidence of wants. This system is known as double coincidence of wants, and this system is also known as barter system, when one person exchange goods for goods or services. But in this system, a problem arises when a person which have wheat and he wants rice, but another person did not want wheat. Other person have rice, but he didn't want wheat. He want clothes or shoes or any other such type of commodity. So this problem arises in barter system, and with the help of money as a medium of exchange or medium of transactions, money can eliminate all these types of problems of barter system. So if anybody have money in his pocket, he can purchase or he can buy the commodity or goods which he wants, which he needs, and whatever he had, he can sell those products in market. Say for example, one man have wheat and he used to sell wheat in the open market, and when he gets money through this selling of wheat, he can purchase rice or he can purchase shoes, clothes, whatever he wants. So this type of problems of barter system are eliminated by the use of money. Now here comes the next topic, modern forms of money. In older times, we have studied, in older times people used to exchange goods for goods or goods for services. But in modern forms, first of all, the coins made of gold, silver, copper, these types of metallic coins were used during the last centuries. But in modern nowadays, modern form of money include paper notes and coins. Only paper notes and coins are used nowadays. Metallic coins are not used. Gold, silver, copper coins are not in use in the open market. Okay. So these paper notes and coins are issued by the government, by the central government. So it is accepted as a medium of exchange because the currency is authorized by the government of the country. Because this type of currency is authorized or issued by the government of any country, that's why it is easily acceptable as a medium of exchange in the market. And who has the responsibility to issue these currency notes? In India, the Reserve Bank of India issues currency notes on behalf of the central government. Okay, all the currency notes, all denominations of currency notes are issued by the Reserve Bank of India, and no other individual or not any organization is allowed to issue such type of currency notes or coins. But the law also legalized the use of rupees as a medium of payment, which cannot be, no one can refuse to accept rupees as the for any transaction. Then the other form of money is deposit with banks. Other form of money is deposit with banks. When people have extra money in their hands, they used to deposit their extra income in bank account. By opening an account in the bank with their name, they can easily deposit their money in banks, and whenever they need money, they can withdraw from the bank at any time during the working hours of the bank. But nowadays ATMs are there, so people who wants money at any time, they can withdraw their money through ATMs. And on these bank accounts, the deposits, when people deposit their money in bank accounts, bank pays some percentage of interest on these deposits. So in this way, our money is safe in bank, and it can increase by adding interest. And other form of deposit with banks is demand deposits. When people want to give any payment through, they can make payments through checks also and drafts also. So when people used to pay their payments through checks or accept the payments through checks, then this is known as demand deposits. Demand deposits are after it is very essential. It has very essential characteristics. Without using direct cash, we can pay our bills or any other form of payment in the form of checks, or we can accept payment from other person in check form also. So this saves the cash.